The choir had a heartbeat all along. Listen. Boom! There it is. Feel it in the floor. I was sitting in the silence, I get on my name, holding still so long, I forgot the way to flame. In the low and moved the dust beneath my feet, and the dark grew a pulse, and the pulse became a beat.
Wake up, wake up.
He climbed up slow from the ground into my chest,
And the room started breathing, no more standing at the rest.
so put your hand on the baseline, let it carry the weight.
We were born from the quiet,
But we don't have to wait. Hey, hey, hey.
one jump, one breath, one flow, one fire.
Here we go.
We wake the room, we wake the room, come alive, out of the silence, into the groove. We wake the room tonight, move your bones at the low and groove. There's a living thing in me and you. We wake the room,
Answer.
wake the room.
Feel it, feel it. The floor is a drum and we're the hands.
Higher now,
Let the low end dancer when the silence asks how. And nobody here is alone tonight. I have been the kind of man who keeps the door half shut, cause the numbness, peace, and the distance good enough. But you can't stay asleep when the bass is this alive, when the whole dark room remembers how to rise.
let it move you, let it move you.
I'm done being careful with a heart that wants to pound. There's a holy kind of loud in the low and honest
So
sound.
hand on the baseline,
Let it carry us home
nobody dances the quiet.
when it's tired of being alone. Hey, hey, hey.
One drum, one breath, one flow, one fire.
Here we go.
We wake the room, we wake the room, come alive, out of the silence, into the groove. We wake the room tonight, move your bones at the low and through. There's a living thing in me and you. We wake the room,
Answer.
wake the room.
Hear that?
That's not the silence.
That's the silence learning how to sing.
Every wall we built tonight.
We turn it into a wing. Come on, lift it, lift it.
We wake the room,
Wake the room.
we wake the room, come alive, out of the silence,
Hey, hey.
into the groove. We wake the room tonight. Move your bones at the low and groove. There's a living thing in me and you. Oh, we wake the room,
We wake the room.
we wake the room,
We wake the room.
we wake the room. We wake the room, we wake the room, we wake the room, we wake the room, we wake the
I can barely hold it down. Let it out, let it out, let the whole room shout. Keep it moving.
The night just opened its eyes.
We were never the silence.
We were the sound it was saving. We wake the room. We wake the room.
We wake the room.
I spent too long on the floor, waiting for a hand from the sky, something loud enough to save me, something strong enough to try. But the rescue that I prayed for was quieter than I guessed. It was the breath still in my chest. It was the heart that wouldn't rest. I stood. Not because the weight was gone, but because I learned to hold it, and still move on. And if you're down there in the dark, counting every place you tore, leaning close, the cracks are hollow. The morning gets too poor. Turns out I was the morning I've been praying would arrive. Nobody cared to lift me. I just learned the way to rise, like water, not like thunder. Slow and certain, deep and wide. Turns out I was the morning, and this is how we rise. Oh, this is how we rise, rise, rise. This is how we rise, rise, rise. Oh, I feel it climb my spine, rise, rise. This is how we rise. I used to think that healing meant the hurt would disappear, that one day I wake up golden and the ache would not be here. But healing was a rhythm, not a door to slam the past. It was every small forgiveness that I finally let last. And I blew my bloom, not in spite of what I carried, but right through it, like a root to ruin grew. So if you're counting all your breaking like it's all you'll ever be, hear me, love. The breaking is the part that set you free. Turns out I was the morning I've been praying would arrive. Nobody came to lift me. I just learned the way to rise, like water, not like thunder. Slow and certain, deep and wide. Turns out I was the morning, and this is how we rise, rise, rise. How we rise. Somebody tell the one still that we rise. Somebody tell the one still that we rise. Somebody tell the one still that we rise. Oh, yeah. I'm not the who, I'm not the night that made it. I'm the hands that held my own face till the shaking turned to grace. And the morning didn't ask me to be whole, it just asked me to wake up and go. Oh, I rise. Turns out I was the morning I've been praying would arrive, arrive. Nobody came to lift me, to lift me. I just learned the way to rise, like water, not like thunder. Slow and certain, deep and wide, deep and wide. Turns out I was the morning, and this is how we rise. Say it with me. This is how we rise. One more time for the back of the room. This is how we rise. Every tear you cried was a seed. This is how we rise. We're looking up. This is how we rise. So follow it now. Follow the small fire down. Past the noise, past the name. And this is how we rise.
Follow the fire down, so I did. Past the noise, past the name, to the part of me that hummed. There's a room beneath the rooms where the talking finally ends, where I'm nobody's idea and I've got nothing to defend. And a small unhurried fire has been burning down there long, older than my fear of it, older than this song. So I follow it down, down, not to drown, not to hide, to meet the part of me everything I haven't made.
Follow it down, follow it down,
Where the heart keeps a fire that the world can't drown.
down, down, down. Past the armor, past the proof. There's a steady kind of burning that's the truest part of you. Follow it down, follow it down.
I am coming home the only way I found. Lower now, lower now.
Follow it down,
Every layer that I drop, I feel more like myself.
follow it down.
I have worn so many faces, I forgot the one beneath. Traded all my open questions for an easy kind of peace. But peace that costs you fire isn't peace, it's just a cage. And I'd rather feel the burning than go quiet on the stage. So I follow it down, down, to the ache, to the root, to the ember that survived me. Still an absolute. The deeper that I go, the more the silence sings. And it's teaching me the difference between hiding and letting go of things.
Follow it down, follow it down,
Where the heart keeps a fire that the world can't drown.
down, down, down. Past the armor, past the proof. There's a steady kind of burning that's the truest part of you. Follow it down, follow it down.
I am coming home the only way I found. I'm not running from the dark anymore. I'm walking in to see what it was keeping.
And the fire didn't burn me.
It remembered me by name.
Follow it down, 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 down. Follow it down, 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 down. Oh, follow it down, follow it down.
Where the heart keeps a
Fire that the world can't drown. Down, down, down. Past the armor, past the proof. There's a steady kind of burning that's the truest part of you. Follow it down, follow it down. I'm coming home the only way I found.
And the further that I fall, the more I'm standing on my own.
Follow it down,
No more begging at the surface for a life I can't reach.
follow it down.
Yeah, all the way down.
And the holding starts to loosen.
Feel my hands come open.
I don't know, I don't know. Follow it down,
Follow it down.
follow it down. Follow it down.
I carried it so long. I thought the weight was who I was. Fists like that, you forget you ever had a palm. But the further down I went, the looser it became. I kept my grip on everything, the grief, the proof, the plan. White knuckle on the life I built to never need a hand. But you can't hold the water and still drink it from the stream. And you can't hold tomorrow if you're clutching yesterday's dream. So my hands come open, open. Not because I gave up the fight, but because I finally felt how much I held too tight. And everything I thought I'd lose if I let go, turns out it stays. It just stops weighing down my soul.
Hands come open, hands come open.
that strength was in the keeping in the clutch. That a man who held the tightest was a man who felt too much. But the strong ones that I envy aren't the ones who never break. They're the ones who learn to loosen for their own and others' sake. So my head's come open, open, through the knuckle, through the bone. And the things I feared to set down were the things I never owned. And everyone I pushed away to keep my armor on, I feel them coming closer the second that the grip is gone.
Hands come open, hands come open. All the things I clenched are finally floating. Open, open,
Open, open.
what was mine to carry, I lay it on the ground. Then the strangest peace comes over me the second I put it down. Hands come open, hands come open.
This is what the holding never let me know. Oh, no. Come here. Yeah, you. The one still holding on.
You don't have to drop it all at once,
Just loosen one more finger
and let the morning come.
and my hands come on.
Hands come open, hands come open.
Open, open.
All the things I clenched are finally floating. Open, open,
Open, open.
what was mine to carry, I lay it on the ground. And the strangest peace comes over me the second I put it down. Hands come open, hands come open.
Yeah, this is what the holding never let me know.
Hands come open.
Every finger that I straighten lets a little more light through.
And the room I kept on guarding turns into a home. Hands come open,
Hands come open.
open arms,
Open palms.
open chest.
And that's when someone quiet found their way in. Didn't even knock.
Just stood there in the doorway like she'd always known the room. Hands come open. Hands come open. I brace for love to come like weather, and it came like a low flame left burning in the next room.
No need to run. No need to perform.
But God, you're one.
I had a way of loving loud, all spark and quick retreat. The kind that burns the curtains down and calls the ashes sweet.
And I had walls I painted calm, so no one saw the ache. But my hands knew what they wanted long before I let them shake.
Then you sat down beside me and you didn't try to fit.
You just stayed inside the quiet.
Till the quiet started to burn like this. Not the kind that flares and leaves me, not a fever I regret. Just the heat I get to keep this time, a fire I'm not done with yet. When the quiet found me, I stopped holding my breath, but my pulse never settled. I could feel it in my chest. Not a storm to survive, not a flame to put out, just a slow and steady warning that I buried far too deep down. When the quiet found me,
That's when I let it burn.
found me. quiet found me.
I used to think that passion had to wait to be the truth, that love without a wildfire was a love without a proof. But you taught me something slower, something patient, something sure, that the deepest kind of wanting doesn't pace the kitchen floor.
It just sits so close at midnight that I feel your heartbeat change, and the temperature between us rises even when we're still and strange. Not a chase, not a fever, not a thing we have to win, just two people done with armor, holding back the one and letting each other in. When the quiet found me, I stopped holding my breath, but my pulse never settled. I could feel it in my chest. Not a storm to survive, not a flame to put out, just a slow and steady warning that I buried far too deep down. When the quiet found me, that's when I let it burn. Found me, found me. Say it slow, I'm not afraid of you. Say it slower, I'm not afraid of how much I want to.
'Cause under all this gentle girl, I'm burning where you can't see. Then come a little closer, let the quiet set us free.
And the loudest thing we never said was how badly we've been waiting to be this.
When the quiet found me,
when the quiet found me, I stopped holding my breath, but my pulse never settled. I could feel it in my chest. Not a storm to survive, not a flame to put out, just a slow and steady warning that I buried far too deep down. When the quiet found me, that's when I let it burn. Found me, found me. No chaos, no warning, just your hand and the low end and the heat of the morning. Found me, found me. And I waited my whole life to want this gently. When the quiet found me, stay a little, we're not going anywhere. And the closer that we stand here, the slower the whole room turns, and your stillness starts to warm into a pull I can't ignore. So let it rise, I've held it long enough. When the quiet found me, when the quiet found me.
you don't rush me. And that's the thing that undoes me. You just pull like the tide, and I come. There's no hurry in your hands, no hunger in your stare, just a heat that fills the inches of the warm waiting there. You don't reach for me, you wait for me, and oh, that's worse than touch. 'Cause the wanting that you don't rush is the wanting I feel too much. Slow as the tide, slow as the tide. You come in soft and certain, and I stop pretending I can hide. Every quiet inch between us is a current I can feel. And the slower that you take it, the more I know that this is real. Slow as the tide, you pull me under. No crash, no thunder, just a deep impatient hunger. Inch by inch, I come alive. The longer that you hold it back, the harder I arrive. Slow as the tide, slow as the tide. This is how the deep things move, and I'm done trying to fight. Slow, slow. Take your time with me. Slow, slow as the tide. I have known the kind of fire that burns out before the dawn. All flash and no foundation, here and hot and then it's gone. But you're like the ocean, you don't have to prove your pull. You just rise against the shoreline till the whole of me is full. Slow as the tide, slow as the tide. No need to chase the ending when the wanting feels this wide. Every breath you don't waste rushing is a promise on my skin that the deepest kind of fever is the one that lets you in. Slow, slow as the tide. You pull me under, no crash, no thunder, just a deep impatient hunger. Inch by inch, I come alive. The longer that you hold it back, the harder I arrive. Slow as the tide, slow as the tide. This is how the deep things move, and I'm done trying to fight. Don't hurry, I don't want the quick version of this. I want the kind of wanting that remembers how to wait. So pull me slow, slow as the tide. You pull me under, crash, no thunder, just a deep and patient hunger. Inch, I come alive. The longer that you hold it back, the harder I arrive. Slow as the tide, slow as the tide. This is how the deep things move, and I'm done trying to fight. Slow, slow, slow as the tide. You make the waiting feel like being held. Slow, and I have never wanted anything this calm and this much. Slow as the tide. Slow, and even when it crests, it doesn't break. It just turns and pulls back out and asks me to let go. Slow as the tide. Slow as the tide. Slow as the tide. Slow as the tide.
She taught me how to walk without a fist.
And that's the moment I could open my hands to more than this.
So let the holding cease. I held the love so close I almost crushed it in my grip.
Afraid that if I loosened it would slip right off the ship.
But you can't keep the ocean in the jar beside the bed.
And you can hold a living thing by holding it for dead.
So let the holding cease, cease. Not to lose it, not to leave, but to love it like a tide, and not a thing I have to see.
Everything I grip too hard goes quiet in my hands, but everything I open to keeps growing past my plans.
Let the holding cease. Let the holding cease. Let the river be a river.
Let it run and find
I'm letting go of the fear that I could lose it.
So let it see. Let the holding cease.
Let the holding cease.
Let the holding cease. Let the holding cease.
Let the river be a river.
Let it run and find the sea.
What is mine will stay with me.
What is meant won't need a change.
So I open up my hands
To the dark and the rain. Let the holding cease.
Let the holding cease.
And watch the whole sky open when I finally release.
And every wall I ever built just turns to open it.
Let the holding cease.
Feel that? The room just got as big as the night.
Like the ceiling came off and the whole sky walked in.
Let the holding cease.
Let the holding cease.
The ceiling came up and the whole sky walked in.
And I felt the night inhale me like I'd always been its kin. Oh, it's all a lie. La 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 la.
The rain is not a stranger, and the wind is not a wall. The dark between the drum beats is the place that holds it all.
I used to walk the world like it was scenery and stone. Now every leaf is leaning in and nothing feels alone.
Cause all of this is breathing, breathing, the river and the fire and me. One enormous lung of living.
And I'm finally led to see. Put your hand against the night and you can feel it move. The whole of it is humming the same low holy groove. All of this is breathing, all of this is alive. The ground beneath the dancing is a heartbeat, not a divide. We are not the watchers, we are not apart. We are cells inside a body with one enormous beating heart. All of this is breathing,
And oh, it's breathing me.
breathing.
It's alive,
It's alive,
it's alive.
it's alive.
Everything, everything, everything is alive.
It's alive.
Hey. I spent so long a stranger to the ground beneath my feet, naming myself separate from the pulse, the air, the heat. But the drum knew all along what the thinking couldn't hold, that I was never one alone. I was the whole thing told.
Cause all of this is breathing, breathing. The mountain and the moth and me. And the second that I felt it, every cell of me went free. Put your hand against your chest and then against the sky. It's the very same drum beating, and they never asked you why. All of this is breathing, all of this is alive. The ground beneath the dancing is a heartbeat, not a divide. We are not the watchers, we are not apart. We are cells inside a body with one enormous beating heart. All of this is breathing.
And oh, it's breathing me. Listen,
Everything is holding its breath with us.
and the in-breath of the universe.
Is the room about to roar?
So breathe.
It's alive, yeah. wide open. So I tilt my face right up into it and let it fall. I try to hide it, but the storm don't come to drown me. But the storm comes like a friend to loosen what I'm holding and to wash me clean again. So wash it, wash it. Every ache I name the wall. Let the rain remember for me how to let it fall. There's a flood that doesn't take you. There's a flood that sets you free, and it's pouring down the years of me. Wash it through, wash it through. Let the rain take everything that I outgrew. Wash it through. Every name I worked too long, every week that wasn't true. Let it pour and let it leave me, let it wash it through, wash it through. I am not afraid of water anymore. I'm becoming new. Let it rain, yeah, and everything I lose tonight was never mine to keep. Let it rain, wash it. I used to fight the falling, used to hold my breath and brace, build a roof above my sorrow so it never touched my face. But the things you keep from raining on just rot inside the dry, and the only way to grow again is let the sky undry your eyes. So wash it through, wash it through. Every story I held tight, let it soften, let it river, let it move into the night. There's a flood that doesn't take you. There's a flood that makes you whole, and it's running down the walls of me. Wash it through, wash it through. Let the rain take everything that I outgrew. Wash it through. Every name I worked too long, every week that wasn't true. Let it pour and let it leave me, let it wash it through, wash it through. I am not afraid of water anymore. I'm becoming new. I thought the storm would break me. It only broke me open. And everything I cried tonight was a debt the rain forgave. So wash it through, wash it through, wash it through. Let the rain take everything that I outgrew. Wash it through. Every name I walked too long, every weight that wasn't true. Let it pour and let it leave me, let it wash it through, wash it through, wash it through. I am not afraid of water anymore. I'm becoming new. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Wash it through. And look how light I am with all of it let go. All washed through. And out of all that water, something quiet starts to hum. Listen, the drum is being born again. Wash it through. Wash it through. Wash it through.
then I heard it stop. One small knock from somewhere underneath the dark. That's where the drum is born. After all that water, there's a stillness like a hilled head. The kind of quiet that's not empty, it's a seed inside the sand. And I press my ear against the floor of everything I am. And under all the silence, there's a knocking like a thumb. Tap, tap, like the word, remembering its name. Like the first night ever struck a stone and learned to keep a flame. Before the song, before the word, before the light was drawn, there's a palm against a hollow log. And that's where the drum is born. Where the drum is born. Where the drum is born. In the hush after the flood, in the dark before the dawn. Put your hand against the silence till you feel the night respond. Every heartbeat is a hammer and a hymn it rests upon. Where the drum is born. I was made the night it sounded, and it sounded in me strong. Boom, in the chest. Where the drum is born. Hey, boom, like the first. Where the drum is born. They say the whole of everything came knocking out a still. One low note that wouldn't quit, one yes against the chill. And I am not so different, knocking, pounding into air. A small relentless rhythm that insisted I was there. And the second that I doubted I was anything at all, I felt the floor return to beat. I felt the dark recall before the name, before the fear, before I thought I'd gone. There's a pulse that never asked permission, and that's where the drum is born. Where the drum is born. Where the drum is born. In the hush after the flood, in the dark before the dawn. Put your hand against the silence till you feel the night respond. Every heartbeat is a hammer and a hymn it rests upon. Where the drum is born. I was made the night it sounded, and it's sounding in me strong. Feel it. Under the ribs, under the ruin, under the calm. It never left. It only waited for the storm to pass. So let it come. Where the drum is born. Where the drum is born. In the hush after the flood, in the dark before the dawn. Put your hand against the silence till you feel the night respond. Every heartbeat is a hammer and a hymn it rests upon. I was made the night it sounded, and it sounded in me strong. Boom, in the chest. Where the drum is born. And it carries every one of us who thought the music stopped. Where the drum is born. Now look up. The same beats up there, turning all the stars around. Something's been watching the whole time we found our sound. Where the drum is born. Where the drum is born.
All this time, the night was looking back at me. Something old and patient with a moon for a night. The one who watches never looks away. She has seen 1,000 dances come and burn and go to bed. Seen the cities raise their towers and forget the things they said. She has watched the same tide leave and watched it talk back to the shore. And she loved them all the same, the ones who stayed and went before. And she never once stopped watching, never once withheld her light, just held the whole of everything inside. One steady night. Not a judge above the dancing, not a god to be appeased, just a witness that adores you. The one who watches and is pleased. The one who watches, the one who stays, who counts you precious through your wild and your wasted days. She is older than your sorrow, she is wider than your fear. And the reason you feel held tonight is she has always been right here, the one who watches. And oh, she calls you dear. Watching, watching, never looks away. The one who keeps the light on, never looks away. Watching, oh, watching, never looks away. The one who keeps the light on. And I used to wanna witness, used to ache to be seen whole, to have one set of eyes that held the weather of my soul. But the watching isn't out there on a foreign silver throne. I felt it open in my chest, I knew it as my own. Cause the one who watches over you is closer than your skin. She's the quiet that was always there, the room you're standing in. Not a stranger in the heavens, not a face you have to find. She's the stillness behind the scene, the one who watches and is kind. The one who watches, the one who stays, who counts you precious through your wild and your wasted days. She is older than your sorrow, she is wider than your fear. And the reason you feel held tonight is she has always been right here, the one who watches. And no, she calls you dear. Close your eyes, the watching doesn't stop, it just turns gold. You were never once alone inside the dark. You were the watched, the watching, and the watch she keeps of old. The one who watches, the one who stays, who counts you precious through your wild and your wasted days. She is older than your sorrow, she is wider than your fear. And the reason you feel held tonight is she has always been right here, the one who watches. And oh, she calls you dear. Watching, 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 never looks away. And now she leans the night toward morning, never looks away. Stay close, stay close. There's one more dance before she lets the morning in. Watching, watching, the watched and the watcher. Gonna move once more again. The one who watches, the one who watches, the one who watches.
The sky just turned the color of a promise almost kept.
So take my hand, the morning's close, but it isn't morning yet.
One more in the last light before morning. Hey! light like a candle down the hall.
And I'm not afraid to lose the night, I'm grateful for it all.
For the strangers turned to family on a floor that held us up.
For the song that found the ache in us and filled the empty cups.
So before the dark view's over, before the gold comes pouring in,
let's spin the final embers
like we've nothing left to win. This is the last light, the low gold hour, the night's last breath and all its quiet power. The last light before morning, dancing like it counts. Yeah.
We don't get to keep the night, but
oh, we keep the way it sounds. Every hello, every losing,
every reason that we came.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
We do it all again.
The last light before morning. And I'm so glad I knew your name.
One more, one more.
In the last light,
The last light.
the last light before morning. I used to grieve the ending of a good thing while it's shown.
Too busy bracing for the dark to dance inside the dawn.
But you taught me how to hold a moment open like a hand.
To love a thing completely and to let it leave unplanned.
So here's to every last light we were ever lucky to be in. To the morning that's not robbery, it's the gift the night lets in.
This is the last light.
Don't you waste a single bar,
The night was always borrowed.
and know how loved we are.
The last light before morning.
Dancing like it counts.
Hey, we don't get to keep the night, but oh,
We keep the way it sounds.
together.
Every hello, every losing,
Every reason that we came.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
And we do it all again. The last light before morning.
And I'm so glad I knew your name.
Ooh.
Is it almost over?
Yeah.
And wasn't it good?
So let's not spend the last of it on sorrow or on fear.
Let's spend it being glad we're here. One more, one more, one more.
The last light before morning.
Dancing like it counts.
Hey,
We don't get to keep the night, but
oh, we keep the way it sounds.
oh,
Every hello, every losing, every reason that we came.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can we do it all again? The last light before morning.
And I'm so glad I knew your name.
One more, one more. The last light. And the morning isn't taking it, it's carrying it on. The last light before morning. The last light. The last light before morning. The last light.
Here it comes. The first gold on the floor.
On your face, on the room.
We don't have to let it go.
We just get to carry it home. The last light before morning. The last light before morning. The night cracked open like a seed, and look what it became.
Not an ending, not a closing, just a morning of the same.
So we carry the light home.
We came in from the silence and we woke up on the floor. We followed something down and learned to open every door.
We touched a quiet kind of love and let the holding cease.
breathed the whole sky in and got washed clean and found our peace.
And none of it was wasted, no, we get to take it all. The light we made by dancing isn't something we let fall.
We don't leave it
On the dance floor, we don't lose it with the song. It goes out the door inside us where it's been all along. Carry the light home. Carry the light home. Out into the ordinary, into kitchens, into gold. What we found inside the darkness, we were always meant to keep. So we carry it through Monday and we carry it to sleep. Carry the light home, yeah, and let it light the room. Carry it, carry it, carry the light home. Carry it, carry it, carry the light home. Carry the light home. Every dawn's a door we walk through. Carry the light.
I walked in someone heavy and I'm walking out so light.
Not because the weight is gone, because I learned to hold it right.
The silence that I came from isn't empty anymore.
It's the room where all the music lives, is what the morning's for.
So wake whoever's
Sleeping, tell them what the night revealed. The dark was never against us, it was teaching us to feel. We don't leave it where we found it, we don't pray and walk away. We become the thing we needed and we carry it today. Carry the light home. Carry the light home. Carry the light home. Out into the ordinary, into kitchens, into bone. What we found inside the darkness, we were always meant to keep. So we carry it through Monday and we carry it to sleep. Carry the light home, and let it light the road.
And if you're out there in the dark tonight and can't yet see the door,
I am singing you a light to carry. You are not alone.
so hold it.
Just hold it. Just hold it. Carry the light home. 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 Out into the ordinary, into kitchens, into bones. Kitchens, into bones. What we found inside the darkness, we were always meant to keep. So we carry it through Monday and we carry it to sleep. Carry the light home, and let it light the road. The floor is quiet now, the same hush that we started in, but warmer than before. We were born out of the silence, and we're carrying it home.